It's a little noisy over on your end, Bilo. Where are you right now?
I'm in New Jersey right now.
So that's what New Jersey looks like.
This is what a hotel in New Jersey looks
Somebody is
like.
being very loud there. Who can we get a look at this person making all the noise?
I honestly can't tell because I have headphones in who is loud, but we can
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, behind you.
My
Oh,
camera.
there's those people right there.
Yeah.
Can we talk to them?
Let's try to talk to some of the wedding guests because I think those
Okay.
people are going to be more drunk and more on the conversation. All right, one sec. Let's see if I can.
That's right, Hunty. There is a show tomorrow. There is a show after all. This is Dark
There's a show
Matters.
after. There's a show after us tonight. This is ridiculous. Where
There's
are
a
they
show
broadcasting
after
from?
us tonight?
I thought that's what you just said.
No, I said there's a show after all.
Oh.
All right. Well, we have to either talk to these people on the show or go to a different room because they're so loud.
Okay.
They're louder than you.
All right. Well, that's difficult. This is the fun thing about weddings. Is that your wife knows people, and your wife only knows some of the people.
Yeah. Well, this is a great chance to get to meet more people.
Ugh, I hate meeting people.
Me too. Well, that's not true. I like meeting people.
I actually sort of like meeting people, but it has to be on very specific terms. I have to be able. I really need to be able to be completely fake to people that I hate in order for me to enjoy meeting people. I guess I can do some of my classic characters.
God, it is
Don't really have any.
It is so noisy there.
Is it? All right.
Yeah.
God damn. God damn. This ice room? Maybe this ice room is quiet? Okay.
Ice
All
room
right, this is the
probably
first
has
floor. I didn't
an
realize
ice
there were.
machine in it.
This is the laundry. I guess this is a hotel laundry. This is not. I thought I could do some laundry, but I can't, and therefore the clothes that are covered in New York sweat.
We're in a hallway now of a hotel.
We are in a hallway
in New Jersey.
We're in a hallway. This is sort of. It has that creepy feel. Everything here has the creepy feel.
Whoa.
This is liminal. This is Dark Matter's liminal spaces.
Hold on, I'm trying to switch.
This hotel is like they took like a really a Comfort Inn of some kind, and then like tried to sort of modernize things without making it nice. So you still have like weird drop ceilings, so it looks like my friend's basement from the suburbs.
Well, let's turn the camera around and see what it looks like. Oh, I have to turn my video on for you. Sorry.
Alright, let's do this guy. Alright. Okay. And camera.
I'm low. Thanks, Hunty. Hunty says I'm low.
Allow incoming video. Take snapshot. With some video options.
All right. Am I better now? Here we go. Huh. Well, it says on the thing that I'm getting a good volume out there.
What the fuck is this? Show my camera. What that? Shit.
This is going great. I see. What is this indeed, Brother Wags?
What is this?
Spilo is traveling again because that's something that he does, I guess. I'll bump myself again.
I celebrate humanity. I will celebrate humanity at all costs. I mean, not at all costs, but you know.
My legs hurt. What are we doing tonight?
All financial costs.
Well, you know, it's July 4th weekend. Oh, we've lost Spilo. That's okay with me. Wait, let me...
Bastard. I heard everything you said.
This is Dark Matters. 818-650-3275 is the number to call if you want to be on the air and talk with us tonight. Michael, what is this art? Let's look at this art on the walls here.
Let's take a look at this art. Let's talk about what we're seeing right here. This is, you know.
Is there
any explanation for the art? Yeah. They actually do have like tags up around this.
Oh yeah. Are there prices on there?
Yeah, they have like. Not that I can tell. We can take a look at the side view. This appears to be some type of like oil on board.
You gotta keep it in the left side of your frame because I meant you're in a square. So.
Yeah.
Can we just steal? Can we just steal one of these paintings?
Probably could. I mean, let's just see if it's stealable. Surprisingly hard to steal.
What a liar!
I'm not lying. They're on something that is
from my point of view. I didn't see anything. I just heard something rattle for like 2 seconds, and then you're like, surprisingly hard to steal. All right, there we go.
This is me trying to steal a painting.
Okay.
That is pretty well stuck to the wall.
All right.
It's definitely weak enough that I could rip it off the wall.
Yeah. It should. You know what you should do? You should get like a hood and cut eyes into it and wear it in, and get like a big burlap sack and just run in and pretend it's like a big time art heist and like tie up the front desk person.
Oh, here we go. We found. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Brother Wags, has Frankie or Michael ever purchased an original piece of art? Good question.
Ooh. Depends on how expensive. Because I usually I often give as gifts pieces of art. I've been going for many years to the Post-it Note show at Giant Robot in Sawtell, and I often give people the Post-its are $25.
Yeah.
I've bought a bunch for myself, and I've given them a lot more as gifts.
Who do we have here?
So this is our artist. I don't know if you can. Can you see this?
No, it needs to be next to your head. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
On the other side. It needs to be on the other side of your head.
Oh my
over
god.
Over your right shoulder. There you go. Yeah.
This is our artist.
Okay.
It's
not legible.
It's Catherine Haggerty, born in 1984, Morristown, New Jersey, which is just across from Florham Park, where I am right now.
Oh, I found Catherine's website.
Lives in Brooklyn, NY, and we have Untitled, all 2017 paintings. Painted when the artist was 33, Jesus year. Memory Love, 2016. Matisse's Meal Pack, 2016. For the Victors, 2017. The Enthusiast, Ritz, Best Breakfast, Home, Silver. All of them mixed media on panels. This is mixed media painted onto a panel rather than a board or a canvas.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can find some of the ones that. So I'm on this artist's website. I'm trying to find the ones that are there. A friend of mine just pointed out I did buy an original artwork. I'm going to display it right now. It is so loud right now.
All right, these people are screaming. They're gyrating. Oh, hey.
So I did purchase this.
Who is that?
This is and you can see the reflection on my computer screen. This is a portrait of my friend Jorge, painted by the great artist, my friend Mike Hoskins, which I purchased for $10 and have got framed in this fabulous gold frame. And it's actually in my background for all my Zoom meetings.
That's pretty cool. Holy shit. Suburbs love air conditioning. They love it.
I guess I'm a suburb.
Just like the level of air conditioning here is so high. It's so far beyond the pale. All right, they won't let me in there.
Where?
But there is a bar. Well, is
the bar open?
So
we should chat with somebody.
The bar is not open. The bar is not open. Like ballroom section where the pre-wedding I don't know event was held. But I'm now gonna post up right here at the bar. Oh. I've never been.
Let's check out the bar.
Here's the bar. Here's the cash bar, which is great for millennials who do not carry any cash.
He said that with a little bit of disdain. Oh, Reggie. I've got an update. Reggie is watching the show. Hi, Reg.
Hi, Reggie. Mwah. Oh, got the cutest text from Frankie today, or not today, this week, which was a picture of his son trying to FaceTime me.
Yeah. Well, no, it's on Zoom. I only have 2 contacts on Zoom. It's you and my mom. And so Oscar does a bit where every time we're gonna call my parents on Zoom, he presses you instead. And he goes, "Want to call Unky Mikey?" And I go, "No, don't call Unky Mikey." And he presses the button to call you. And then I quickly hang up and then call my parents.
That's funny. This is all right. So we got this box of this thing that used to be a case of wine, 2014 Riserva Ducale.
Wow, well, I like the flair there.
Yeah, and none of this other shit. Oh man. All right. Well, we're getting to thieving. Tonight is the night, boys and girls.
Whoa, what is that? I can't even tell, but it looks good.
This is like let me throw some light onto that. Yeah, it's water, sparkling water.
Oh yeah, I dare you to drink a water. Brother Wax with a great idea.
Pineapple juice.
What if Dark Matters created artwork and auction off for charity? That's a great idea.
Do you have any skill at drawing?
No.
No.
Wow, look at this bar here.
What's funny is that people, used to say, make art and give it away. And now people are like, just make an NFT and give it away.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't need to have a shred of artistic value. Just make a thing that someone will pay money for. Which is to me quite sad. Dark Matters, creating stores of value since 2016. You can see some of the stores of value.
We were so ahead of the game. We made our own crypto.
We did.
It already got destroyed. Way before all the other cryptocurrencies did.
Oh, ew. Horrible.
What?
Ugh. I just threw up in my mouth. It was great.
Great.
Is this the content that people come for?
This is the content that people come for. What is that in your hands there?
This is my phone, so I can see what the Twitch stream looks like.
I see.
These side by side. Or I've not figured that out yet.
What should we do? Do you want to do an overview of this murder case of this woman that got murdered in my neighborhood? Or should we prep for that? It would literally just be me on a web browser.
Seems like we should prep for that.
I have the autopsy.
Give us a tease.
I have the autopsy report and everything.
The autopsy report from where did this murder take place?
Right here in Alhambra, California. It took place in 2010. It's a woman named Donglei Shi, who was a young woman who was found murdered about a mile from my house.
Jesus.
On like an embankment next to a park, like in a neighborhood full of houses, and then her car was found about a block and a half away by some dogs.
Ay.
And there's a lot of rumors about. I'm really interested in it. I've been looking into it. There's a lot of rumors about the case. Like there's like a website. There's a couple really sad articles about her dad. And she's from an immigrant family. I believe they're from Taiwan. And her dad's like obsession to try to figure out what happened to her and posting flyers for years and years and years.
Oh, yeah.
But if you go on these articles, there's like comment sections. And I guess one of her old jobs, she was a life insurance agent, and her boyfriend at the time, she worked with her boyfriend at the time at this life insurance agency, and like right before she died, there was like a $1 million policy taken out on her in the boyfriend's name. And then there was like a court case, which would seem like, okay, well, we know who did it, right? And then there was a court case where the parents sued the boyfriend, and I think they settled out of court. Yeah. So you think it's obviously that guy, right? So I don't know what so a lot of people like will post like in the comment sections of articles about it. They'll be like, the boyfriend did it. The boyfriend did it. Look into the boyfriend. That's like what everybody posts. But I can't really. He has a very common name, so
That's
it's like he's like ungoogleable. So I don't know what's up. But what's weird is I have this autopsy report, and in the autopsy report she was strangled, right? And they found, and this is kind of graphic, so I'm just gonna say what they found because it is what it is. But if you don't want to hear about gross murder stuff, this is your warning. She was found. She was wearing like a skirt, and she was found with her underwear. Oh my God, my baby is watching this. She was found with her underwear around her ankles, and there was a quote unquote a white substance in between her legs. But they never said that it was like semen. They just said a white substance. And you would think it's like, okay, so if that's genetic material, you just DNA test it and bada bing, bada bang, we got this thing solved. But in all the reports, it just says white substance, which seems really weird to me. This makes me think wait, did somebody just put something there and fake it? But then that would be so stupid because the police. Someone
poured just white out on her legs.
That's not white out, but who knows? And then also she has we can go over the autopsy report and stuff, but she doesn't have any like defensive wounds or anything. And she has a wound inside of her anal cavity, like 6 inches up her anal cavity, but no wounds anywhere else. Like in the report it says as if somebody like stuck an object up there. But there's no like scratches, and there's nothing under her nails. Yeah, there's nothing like. It's really strange. Do you think like, if a stranger came and attacked you, you would fight? You would fight them off, and you would.
Yeah.
Have more injuries than that, but I don't know. That's right, Hunty. So I don't know.
This is a.
And then, sorry.
Yeah.
And then in the articles about the case, they mention this L.A. Sheriff's Department Detective Angus Ferguson, and in all the articles about the case. The article writer, Angus Ferguson, by the way, a great name for a detective, but
great
the article
name.
writer
great name
seems
for a detective.
determined to mention how much of an asshole Angus Ferguson is and how they can't get
That's hilarious.
Give them any details. Even in the coroner's report, the coroner mentions that he wouldn't tell them anything. Seems really weird.
He wouldn't tell Angus Ferguson anything because Angus Ferguson is an asshole?
No, the coroner is there and is like, what's the deal with this scene? And Angus Ferguson was like, didn't give them, like, I don't know, it's like a passing sentence in the report, but they're like, this guy is like, basically like, this guy's a dick and won't tell us anything, so I had to do all my own investigation.
Angus Ferguson seems to have been in on it.
Here's another thing. So I'm like a weirdo, right? So I've been just like looking up like cases near my house, and I guess he's just like the local area detective for the San Gabriel Valley for like murders for the sheriff's department or whatever. But like there's like a bunch of these strangulation cases over the last like 10 years or so, and he's always the detective on them.
Oh my god.
But I think that's probably just because there's not a lot of manpower or whatever. I don't know.
Sure.
I've got a Google
it's a less densely populated area, but you know.
I don't think. I mean, he's probably just like, who knows? But then I'm like, hold on. So there's a woman that was like murdered, and there's like semen, and it's just sitting there, and like the boyfriend's the obvious suspect, and they didn't like compare his DNA to the DNA that was. Did I lose you, Bilo? I might have lost Bilo. I think I lost Bilo. It just makes no sense to me. If you have DNA and you have a suspect, I don't know. So I'm like, should I look into this more? And I'm like, I don't. You know, this is like a sad event for a family, you know, losing a child like that. Do you really want to poke around me, some fucking dude? Doesn't seem like a great idea. But then again, get that genetic material, do a genetic genealogy on it. We figure out who. I lost my internet. That's what happened. Sorry guys, I think I lost my internet. Okay, I think I lost my internet connection is what happened there. Sorry guys. I think I gotta reconnect to Bilo now. I assumed it was Bilo who went offline, but I guess my internet went offline. So here we are, we're back. Oh, my Skype froze too. Well, fun times all around. Anyway, let me know in the chat, should I look into this more? There was like a private investigator that they hired to investigate it at the time. And I tried to look him up just to give him a call. And he, like, strangely was missing. Alright, hold on, I gotta reconnect everything. Anyway, once I get this reconnected, 818-650-3275. Big ups to callinstudio.com, our phone provider. Here we go. Bilo. There you are. Sorry, I think my internet died, not yours.
Okay. I'm here.
Here we go. I know.
Did my headphones die? They've been charging for a fucking week.
Anyway, I don't know what everybody... It's weird too, cause whenever you search for if you search for Angus Ferguson, like just on Google, like Angus Ferguson, LA Sheriff's Department, like all these cases come up, which is weird. Like woman 45 murdered inside San Gabriel home.
It's not the best. It's not what we want to hear about.
Yeah.
I mean, Not in the sense of just, we don't want people getting murdered. Dark Matters is an anti-murder show.
Or anti-murder. Is this him? Hold on, I'm trying to find his bio. I look for images. Google image search. Is this him? God. No. Was this him? How would I know?
Do you think Angus Ferguson would come on Dark Matters to help us solve crimes?
Absolutely not. But the thing is, like, you'd think somebody who's like the homicide detective for the sheriff's department would just be like so Googleable.
But he's got to be, approaching retirement at this point if the murder was in 2010.
Yeah, they don't work for. Oh, you know what? We can look up his salary.
Angus Ferguson is the highest paid member of the Dark Matter staff.
Transparent, California. We can see if he's still retired. What's going on in New Jersey? Okay, Angus Ferguson. Okay, 20. Oh, he did. He retired and okay, so he has pay records going up to 2017 and then 2018, and then after 2018, he's not in the sheriff's department anymore, so he must have retired. He made $280,000 in 2015. But his pay was $215,000, and that includes $65,000 of benefits, which they include. Something's wet on my leg. It's probably Angus Ferguson.
That is
so he's retired.
Impressive.
Maybe he would talk to me. Do you think he has a Scottish accent?
I hope so. I mean, it's the only hope, is that he's a tough Scottish cop like David Tennant in Broadchurch.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's suspect number one in cahoots with the boyfriend.
Yeah. Right, he donated to somebody named Paul Tanaka's. Oh yeah, 2019 retired employees of Los Angeles County.
Was the sheriff, right?
Yeah, he donated to his political campaign. They're just like, I don't know. I think you would see more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dark Matters. We're not blowing the lid off this tonight. It's too late Eastern time. It's far too late Eastern time to blow the lid off of anything.
Yeah. What time is it there?
It's 1:27 in the morning, according to my phone. 1:27, and it is interesting. How does the small government crowd feel about a $215,000 salary for a sheriff? Is that a good trade?
I think Paul Tanaka was disgraced. Yeah, I'm just Googling now.
Paul Tanaka was disgraced? That is shocking.
Isn't everything in the LA Sheriff's Department supposedly a disgrace?
LA, yeah. I mean, Villanueva is already getting
convicted of conspiracy to obstruct justice.
Oh, is he the Los Bandidos guy?
Yeah. Well, hold on. No. It was a plot to derail the federal investigation of the LA Sheriff's Department, I guess.
There was one where they shuffled prisoners around or something like that. That one might have been. Good times. Hey, well, Dark. If you're here, if you're listening to Dark Matters, you're watching on some screen. Tell us about your favorite, scandal, favorite public LA public scandal involving an LA public employee. We've got some good ones, stretching way back. We don't have mayors in jail like we do in Chicago.
Yeah, or governors.
A lot of governors in jail, and governors in jail who have wished me marital happiness. Hunter says he talked to an 89-year-old man with a Wikipedia page. Who is this 89-year-old man?
I want to know about it. I want to know. I guess your dad is gone. I guess Hunter.
Yeah, and his dad is Hunter's dad is not 89. His dad is he's a robust looking man.
Yeah, that's true.
JPL 1978 asking if there's any dirt about him, implying that there's something to find.
Oh, because he's a public employee. Yeah, I assume your salary is probably online, right? If you're a public employee. Do you really want me to Google?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if you Google, it shows up. That's nuts. They should have that for everybody.
They should. They should have everybody's tax returns online.
Yeah.
Maybe not like the
Are
details.
we gonna? All right, commit with me right now. 2021 tax returns. We're gonna do them together online. And then nobody will watch the show ever again.
Yeah, that could be could be fun.
Should I edit a Mountain Dew Baja Blast commercial? I got offered to edit a Mountain Dew Baja Blast commercial.
Absolutely, you should edit that commercial.
Yeah.
I know. It is. Wait, how much work is it? A week or
2 weeks? More? Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
It might be worth it. It might. I mean, like, what a product! I'm shocked it's still around. Mountain Dew Baja Blast is like it should have gone the way of like Crystal Pepsi, and I guess it's just supported by Taco Bell.
Bilo, September 14th is when the recall election is.
Oh shit! Very exciting.
They announced that this week.
Who's going to be there for who it will be debating on Dark Matters?
Who are we going to get?
We should get Mary Carey. I mean, I'm sure though I guess she is a big risk to our Twitch channel.
Okay, qualifications and filing requirements for replacement candidates. Okay. Filing requirements to run. You must file with the county elections official in which the candidate is registered to vote the following: declaration of candidate, nomination papers with 65 to 100 valid nomination signatures. That's easy. Then you have to pay this sucks. You have to pay a filing fee of $4,194.94. Or you can submit 7,000 signatures in lieu of the filing fee.
So the government of California thinks a signature costs you about 60 cents to get.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you'd have to spend like $4,000 to get 7,000 signatures, just in like
it does seem more efficient.
I mean, 7,000 signatures seems like a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Right or no?
But I mean, if you put, let's say you pay people $15 an hour for 1,000 hours. No, that's $15,000.
It's definitely easier to just pay the $4,000.
Yeah, it's definitely easier.
Should we do a GoFundMe to get you on the ballot?
Wait, the deadline is the 14th, or the election is the 14th?
The election is the 14th. The candidates are announced 55 days before the election. So, 2 months before?
They're announced like next week.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? July. Would that be like July? Yeah.
It's it's July 14th plus 5 days approximately. Who do you did you see that speaking of the recall, that Newsom may not be able to run as a Democrat because he like fucked up his paperwork filing?
No, I didn't see that.
Yup. Which means that, you know, the true someone can run in that lane. The Democratic Party lane in California.
Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
Okay, the filing deadline is July 16th. As of July 1st, 57 people have filed to run. Here are the people. Sorry, Hunter. All right. I'll read. Jason Dixon, John Drake, Anthony Finara, Luis Huang, Tor Leonard, Jeremy Lupoli, Kevin Paffrath, Ronald Palmieri, Armando Perez Serrato. There's so many people. John Cox is the guy who almost won last. He won the Republican nomination last time just because he had the most white-sounding name. Nobody knew who the fuck he was, but he just won because he. Caitlyn Jenner is on there.
Oh yeah, she's going big.
We have to beat our number of people that we had in the last one for the presidential one. There's 57. They're all local. They have no excuses.
Yes, this is true.
None of these people, off the top of my head, seem, other than Caitlyn Jenner, seem famous or have like weird names, like
President Body.
Yeah, President Body. They all have normal names.
Well, have you checked for Governor Body?
I haven't. Let's see. A lot of them have photos on Ballotpedia.
Governor of California, beloved. I'm running for governor. I could run for governor. I mean, imagine. Do I have a 1 in 57? If I file,
I just want to know how many votes. Like, it would just be so weird to see how many votes you would get.
A 1 in 58 shot of winning. And like, I feel like the news would have to talk to me.
They would have to. What are there? It's not like there's 57 other options who have already filed. How the fuck are they going to even?
You're the Jeopardy guy. Of course they're going to talk to you.
Yeah. God,
that's what people want.
Like
it's an American institution.
Jeopardy guy running for governor. Come on, that's a story. Or what is?
Yeah,
that's a story.
Yeah, or who is Michael Bilo would be the name of the story in the LA Times, right? God,
it ran in the Daily Bruin, but it's gonna take close enough.
It's going to take so long to just Google all these people and see who the most fun ones are. Joe Simmons.
Can I just mention, I haven't been able to watch it because my dad was in town and we've been attached by the hip. He just flew out tonight, so I'm alone in my apartment. The Horny Crew is having a great week.
I saw Yvonne Strahovski was in a movie. I saw that.
Yeah. I miss the Horny Crew so much.
I know, me too. Here's this guy, Joe Simon, who's running for governor. I like his graphic. It looks like it's a menu of a deli somewhere. That's one of your potential opponents.
I have a question. What happened on last week's Dark Matters?
What do you mean?
Because I feel like I fell asleep at about 1:45 a.m. or like perhaps even earlier. And I woke up and I'm pretty sure the show was over, but I don't remember.
I don't know. What did we do last week? You were in a hotel last week.
I was in an Airbnb. I remember we were doing a sequin analysis of the sequined pillow.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing I remembered.
I don't even remember that, and I was completely lucid.
I wasn't watching, I was listening and driving, so I don't have as many.
Oh, look at this one.
Like lucid memories.
John Drake for governor. Oh my god. Look at this guy. Look at this kid. This is our new shoe bomb.
Oh my god. Will he go on to have a fantastic TikTok career?
24 people like this. Oh, it's got his Gmail right on there.
That's not enough. That's not enough. He's also...
I don't see myself as someone who likes to bullshit people. I will say what needs to be said and get done what needs to get done. I've been interested in politics since I was in middle school. While most kids were trading Pokemon cards, I was reading political theory. As a member of the LGBTQ+ community, I have experienced my fair share of bigotry. This has made me more unwavering in my fight for tolerance and inclusion. Oh, he's an ant. This is a twist. LGBTQ anti-tax. So you get a little bit of left. Anti-tax
technology?
Tax.
Oh, tax. Tax. Sure.
He does seem like he's a log cabin Republican. That's fun.
Does that mean gay? Does that mean
yeah, log cabin for some reason. I don't know why they're called log cabin, but that's the gay Republican group.
Isn't it because of like, oh, you're like isolating yourself?
Okay, wait. Hold on.
Oh no.
Okay, now I found Louis Huang for governor. Oh, I gotta make my window smaller. How do I make this window smaller? Louis Huang for Cali. This is his Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. So M4A, M4M for all. July 24th, Louis for Californians. Vote for change, nerd. Politically socialist, IG. Louis Huang for Irvine. On ballot, vote. Also love cats and boba.
I mean, it's relatable. It's relatable. I certainly am a fan of boba. I don't really like cats, and I think, do I like people who like cats?
Huang seems fun.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is apparently a guy who ran for... Louis Huang ran for mayor of Irvine.
Seems more the speed of somebody that I've literally never heard of.
Yeah. Oh, I like this guy's name, Tor Leonard. God, do you think we could get like 20 people to debate?
I think we could. I mean, what else are these people doing?
Wait, isn't Tor Leonard a person? I feel like I've heard that name before.
Tor.
Do you like the baseball player?
What?
Tor Leonard is saying not to Rick. He's running to replace Governor Newsom, and he says, "Do not recall him." In his top tweet says not to recall Newsom.
That's very funny. I think he's just worried that he's going to lose, so he's trying to get the recall.
Yeah. Oh, he used to live in Lake Balboa, our old neighborhood.
Hey, we can go golfing with Tor Leonard.
Let's see him on Facebook here.
You think he's in one of your like Facebook Buy Nothing groups?
No. Anyway, there's literally 53 more people. A lot of them are hard to Google, but...
This is a very high number of people. I really do... Are we going to get the big, squishy newsprint ballot with everybody's statement in it like we get on...
I hope so. Yes, please.
Quadrennial elections?
That's the only reason to pay the $4,000 is to get to...
It's true. And, like... I hate saying the phrase like that gets me rock hard, but there's nothing that I hate more than that big old squishy thing with every one of these absolute lunatics candidate statement about why you should vote for governor.
Can't wait.
Ugh.
Yes. Oh, Riverside County Supervisor and Libertarian businessman Jeff Hewitt also running.
I mean, that's like that's a position of reasonable authority.
Yeah.
Like, I think.
Oh, he's got an op-ed here.
Love it. In the Riverside County Observer.
Yeah, I'm just really disappointed in the lack of crazy names here.
What would my campaign song be?
You mean like what song you would play at rallies?
Yeah. And then the creator would later come after me for playing the song at the rally.
I mean, for me, the answer would be anything that involves a financial exchange where you would sell high after buying low.
That would be funny. I would do Jupiter Bringer of Jollity by Gustav Holst.
Well,
I think it's a great song.
Kenny Rogers has a song called Slow Dance More that has the lyric buy low, sell high. I feel like that's pretty good. Oh, MC Paul Barman has a song called "Buy Low, Sell High." You ever hear of MC? I love MC Paul Barman, the nerdy rapper from the early. Actually, let me bring up his picture here because he looks a lot like you. Hold on. How do I make it? How do I make it smaller? You can see. Gosh, what happens? Where'd it go?
What?
Let's see. Wait, where'd MC Paul Barman go? I want to show you his picture.
There's some lyrics at least.
He looks exactly like you.
Ugly strippers.
Holy shit.
Oh, damn it. Literally dead ringer. Here we go. You could play him in the movie about him. Okay, here we go. Look at his Twitter picture.
I think he should play you in the version of your movie.
Yeah, well, he's older than Bilo. That's why I'm thinking Bilo could play the younger MC Paul Barman.
He's hanging out with MF Doom in that.
MC Paul Barman was like a legit rapper for like 1 year in the early 2000s. He had an EP on.
I've never heard of him.
Nobody's heard of him, except for me. But that's your song. It's 10:47 already.
There's a song called "Heart" by Bilo.
What?
Deb Jones.
Wow.
Has just pointed us to Amazon.
There's a song called "Heart" by Bilo. Oh, I hope it's on Spotify. Should we play it?
Oh my god.
There's no way this is owned by anybody.
I mean, it's owned by me. Clearly.
It's on. Oh yeah, here it is. "Heart," song by Bilo. It's on Spotify.
I love this.
What do you think it's gonna sound like?
I bet screamo. I bet screaming. Like, could be screamy metal or could be screamo.
Hold on.
Oh my! Azizi F baby in the chat. Hello, Azizi.
Okay.
Provided to YouTube by CD Baby.
How do I... Hold on, I just gotta put the Spotify
Deb,
in here.
how is a remix done? Deb Jones says we can do a remix of something. The thing is, Deb Jones knows a lot of DJs. Deb Jones, in her time, has known many a DJ.
How do I... Okay. All right, here we go.
God.
Okay. All right. Audio input capture. We're ready now. Let's see. We're going to hear this song. Okay, here it is for the first time probably anywhere. This is the song Heart by an artist called Bilo. It says 0 monthly listeners on Spotify.
That's low. That's pretty low. But tonight, we are all listeners to Bilo.
Okay.
Is that the whole song?
Take me to the stars. Make me out of wire. Help me realize what I gotta do to be like you.
Wait, are you still there? Am I still here?
Can you not hear it?
Teach me all your ways.
I heard a little.
I gotta do to live like you. Fusing electricity to make me
Yeah.
free. Fill my blood with energy artificially. And my heart might kick in.
This gay anthem is my campaign song.
This is your campaign song for sure.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next governor of California, Michael Bilo. Woo! Bilo.
What are the odds that Bilo accidentally wins and then accidentally becomes corrupt?
Accidentally becomes corrupt? I feel like there is no accident about it.
This has 0 plays on Spotify.
That's too bad.
We should figure out. We have to figure out.
no
This was made in
worse than-
2017. It says too. We should figure out, who made this.
That's no worse than any other
This
song.
is not the end of the song. It's a fake out.
Not a terrible song.
Whoa! There's somebody else on Amazon. Nancy Cher Bilo has a song too.
Oh my god. Horrible.
Oh, there's a second part
horrible.
to this.
It's kind of like Nancy Sonny Bilo.
Take me to the stars. Make me out of wire. Help me realize what I gotta do to be like you. Take me out of phase. Teach me all your ways. Help me realize what I gotta do to live like you.
I can't wait. You got, remember, Arctic Chase, September 14th is the recall election.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
it's
when
gonna
is
be
your
a short
chase on?
time.
August what?
15th.
Of August.
Yes, this is a perfect DDR track.
What day of the
Maybe
week is
that
this?
should be-
Is that
It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday.
nice?
How long is how long do you have to how long is it wrong to not call your parents back? Because my parents called me on Thursday, and I was just busy. I haven't called them back. I kind
I
of
think
don't
you're-
want to call them tomorrow either.
Don't call them.
Uh,
You don't. Under no obligation to talk to them.
I feel guilty.
Oh, I found Nancy Cher Bilo too.
Oh boy.
Should we listen to this?
I mean, of course. We should
She has a
listen
song
to all.
called. She has a song called Michael Smiles. Three
What?
monthly listeners though.
Am I in the Truman Show, and is it's got that Harry Chapin feel.
Yeah, it sure does. Hold on.
Oof.
Wow, Deb Jones has found Bilo on SoundCloud.
I am Bilo, which is rude.
Yeah, here's some more tracks.
It's not about.
This is the new. Oh, this is a mix, so this might have other people's music in it. Okay, this is a song called "Kill" by Bilo. I'm gonna click further along on the song.
This is not sadly.
All right, we get it. Wow, Bilo.
Well, who knew Bilos were so talented? Who knew they had these?
Should we call Angus Ferguson?
I think you should call Angus Ferguson to take out all the other Bilos.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 11 o'clock here. What's this piece of artwork behind you right now?
This is like let's find out. We got the thing over my right shoulder. What's up? Okay. This is by Jenna Ardell, born in 1984 in Parsippany, New Jersey, which I've seen on the highway. New Jersey is the third largest producer in the United States of the Thanksgiving staple cranberries.
Well, I found Angus Ferguson's cell phone number. He lives in
Santa
Clarita.
Colorful cranberry bog during cranberry harvest. And yeah. All right. Well, this woman took a picture of a cranberry bog, and it is lovely. It's got nice colors. It's quite sour fruit that I don't enjoy, but other people do, and I'm fine with that. Frankie, are you there? Did I do something
Here
wrong?
I am. No, I was just reading. I'm just reading. I'm just stalking Angus Ferguson on his Google now.
Angus Ferguson. You know, in some sense, do you think we can solve? Do you think we can identify like cops who are also serial killers by looking at the geographic area they covered?
Well, so check this out. So there's this cool website called, what's it called? The Murder Accountability Project. It's murderdata.org, and it's basically like a way of crowdsourcing So it has. I just put the link in the chat, and you may find yourself spending countless hours going through it.
Murderdata.org.
Yeah, and so it has. I guess the FBI. Every murder gets uploaded to a database by the FBI since going back to like the 40s or 50s or something. So every murder solved or unsolved is in this database. So then they have like, you can search, by city, by county, and then you can also search by like the method of homicide, whether it's gang related, the type of weapon used, whether it's solved or unsolved. And the idea is that you can use this. They have an algorithm on here where they can use to detect clusters of similar murders. Like if you go to their webpage, Chicago police make first arrest among 51 female strangulations. They found on this website a cluster of 51 female strangulations on Chicago's south and west sides.
How did they not find? How did they? 51 women being strangled in one city.
Just looking at the photos, they look like a lot of the women look like they may have been drug addicts or sex workers, and of course, most of them are black. So, why investigate when those people get murdered? Yeah. Yeah, they tied DNA of 18 of the 51 victims. That's nuts. So you just scroll down this page. It's enough to make half of Native American homicides not reported to FBI.
That's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's how I found there's like a cluster of 4 women that were strangled in the San Gabriel Valley within a span of a few years. They're all Asian, 4 different Asian women who were all strangled.
Oh boy.
I know.
So
I have in my Google Sheets. I have here on my Google Sheets.
Terrifying.
I have one called preschool. I have one called mortgage refinance, and then I have one called murder victims. I swear to God. Like.
It's great. It just that's sort of the issue with I suppose files of any kind. Is that
here, wait, I can put this up on my screen. I can show you my
on the inside it's on the inside it's just a bunch of information, and so it just goes to either in a cabinet or in if it's in a cabinet, at least you can decorate it in a way that is
here's my spreadsheet. Okay, I lied, it's called Untitled Spreadsheet, but here are my, how do I make this fit the screen better? Here are my unsolved. See. Yeah. Oh, this one is knife or cutting instrument. They're all Asian women around the same age, except for one was 82 years old. I don't know. I'm just saying. And then I have a link to all the news articles and the different cases.
Can I share something that has been scaring me a lot this week?
Yeah.
Have you seen the long-term nuclear waste warnings?
No. I don't like how that sounds, though.
These are nuclear waste warnings that are designed for the future. So they're designed to be
okay, now I know what you're talking about.
10,000 to 10,000 years from now.
Right,
people,
in the cave that they buried the waste in.
Yeah, exactly. And I just find them so creepy. Like, I read them and it just, it makes me shiver.
Aren't they like pictograms because they don't know what the people will be able to speak, so they're like...
They are supposed to be, they are supposed to be done in pictogram form. So people. So you don't need to have a. You don't need to know English to read them. Oof.
What? Well, it's 11:04. Is Hunter still on the line?
Oh, I am.
I feel like
I
you
just
called in
didn't
to
want
tell
to
a
be
story,
saying
and then we never let you tell your story, which is typical of us.
No. I called in and I wanted to just listen in and help out, but I did have the story, and also you asked about my dad, so I figured I'd tell you about the dad.
Yeah.
I was left, and it was great. It was a great week, but we were also tied to the hip.
Yeah. That's gonna be my 4th of July too.
My 4th of July is going to be a wedding.
Wait, I thought that was yesterday.
No, it was this morning. This morning was the Indian wedding. So it was a barat with a white horse and everything, and that has been followed by that will be followed tomorrow by a killer, I assume, type wedding. That's what I'm expecting. Is a secular wedding. Everybody's wedding is named Michael.
Everybody's named Michael?
Everybody's named Michael. The groom is named Michael. All the bride's friends are married or dating men named Michael. I mean, those are the big ones. But just like, and I have to keep shaking hands with people named Michael. Who the good news is they all call themselves Mike, which hilarious and corny.
I've had you in my phone as Mike Bilo forever.
People often call me Mike to usually as a term of affection, but it's not one that I use for myself. Nor do I have much affection for myself.
How often do I actually call you Mike, though? I just think it's funny that it's the wrong on my phone.
It's pretty
like
rare.
Today, for the first time in literally years, as my dad was driving me, I said, "You know what? Fine, you can fix my car clock," because I've always had this weird thing in my head where I liked having my clock wrong because it meant I needed to think about what time it was.
I kind of get that.
I mean, how
wrong?
It's
like you look at it and then it.
Is it off by hours or is it off by a range number of minutes?
Well, that's the thing. Was like the first methodology was I just wouldn't change it when daylight savings happened. So that's okay. Is it 6 or is it 7? Cool, done. But like it makes sure I'm still thinking,
Every day.
But then after a battery dies or something and it just pops on and I don't actually do anything to it. It was like March 2017 on my car apparently.
Oh my.
But so my story about so now that we're all vaccinated, I got to meet I got to see family again for the first time, and not just my dad, but like my cousins and uncles, and they're like extended, but they're in SoCal, and one of them is this weird 89-year-old genius who I guess used to be the editor at large for the Stanford magazine or something.
All right.
Like he started out as a geologist and then got bored of being a geologist, so then he became like something about it. He got more degrees and he's been published hundreds of times over, and he's written so many books, and he's like one of those like strange people who would have been at the top of the world in the 50s, and now it's like this so different and so interesting. But it was really cool because when I met him when I was like 6, we both loved dinosaurs. And now he doesn't anymore.
Because he's 89.
And you were probably much more indifferent to dinosaurs than you were at age 6.
Oh, I think I might be more into dinosaurs now.
Is that? I guess that is true. For most people, their interest in dinosaurs peaks somewhere in the single digits. Between 3 and 9. But for you, it was sort of probably a crest, followed by like another peak, and then a wave just steadily ascending through your 20s and into your 30s.
You're actually 100% right, because I loved it. I loved like Jurassic Park as a kid, and then it was just another movie. And as I kept revisiting it, it kept re-cementing itself as like, oh right, this really is and was and always will be the formative movie. Like when I'm sitting in my apartment with my dad today, and I'm showing him that Jurassic Park painting that I got on Etsy and my Stan Winston coffee book. Those are the only 2 major purchases that I made over the pandemic, like for me, because Jurassic Park, fucking dinosaurs.
Jurassic Park,
but the old guy, apparently he's like this really smart and insane person, but insanely smart person. But the thing about it was, he told me correctly to move to Australia.
What?
And I think he was surprised when I said I've actually already researched it and I can't. It's really hard to move to Australia.
Brother Wags asks quite presciently, "What is this?" And to that we answer, "This is After the Matters, the Dark Matters After Show."
This is After the Matters.
We're still live from a hotel in New Jersey. Someone's come through with a spray bottle to spray just disinfectant into the air.
Yeah. Can we interview that person?
I mean, they're long gone. It seems quieter in the lobby.
I don't think he did.
Huh?
Oh, it's just, I guess his name is Bill Glenn. You can find him online. He wrote a bunch of books.
Oh, no.
But yeah, would you move to Australia if you had the chance?
Oh, no. I'm never getting back to my room. This is bad.
What happened?
I left my key in the room. The key is required to get up. to be able to get
All right. Now we got
to
some
the
action
floor.
here. This is a classic After the Matters action.
This is not good.
Well, you just go to the front desk and you get another key. It's not that hard.
I know.
Can you interview the front desk person?
Go.
You cannot shut the computer off.
I won't.
Governor Bilo. You're the only candidate for governor who has lost a hotel room key on camera.
This is true, and I did not steal any artwork or any drinks out of that bar, even though I could have taken many of them.
You should point that out to them when you come.
Speaks to my integrity.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, can I have your key card? I didn't steal anything.
Yeah. It's really nice here. This is like the one part that is at all warm in this hotel. Look at this chandelier. How fucking weird is it? I don't like it. Oh.
going on?
I was reading Ice Cream Cone's message in the chat, trying to get me arrested. Which I gotta say, I don't want to happen. I would really prefer not to be arrested tonight.
Yeah. I mean, you know, my preferences would be otherwise, but you know.
Sure. Michael Vilo brutalized by New Jersey police, New Jersey state troopers,
live on camera. At least we get you a juicy settlement, Vilo.
Probably good.
So what's going on here? Where are we right now?
We're at the elevator bay. I'm kind of hoping somebody will want to go up, and then will let me, tailgate with them.
Oh wait, you can't even get out of the area you're in because you don't have a key card.
I mean, I need a key card to get into. I can open the doors.
Yeah.
But I assume my wife is asleep at this point.
Yeah, so you just go get a new key at the desk. But can't you just walk outside and go to the main entrance?
Yeah, I can do that. The problem is I think my wife reserved the room, and so hopefully the guy has to remember me for me to earn.
Well, you don't have your wallet with you?
I mean, I have my wallet, but my wife and I don't have the same last name.
Oh, you don't?
Because the Social Security offices have not been open.
Oh, that's okay. I bet they'll just give it to you anyway. We'll do some social engineering.
All right, fingers crossed.
This is exciting. I like how adventure always seems to pop up right after the midnight hour hits. I see.
And it always involves Milo.
Sorry, I forgot my key.
You need to go out more, Frankie.
I'm in room 332. I do, yeah. It's either Sam Wyman or Sam Vilo. Here for Palak Patel's wedding.
What's the other last name?
Wyman, W-Y-M-A-N.
I'm waiting on bated breath. Yeah, tell him Ice Cream Cone is a good idea. Tell him you're on Jeopardy. Ask him.
Do you know what email address she booked it on?
It should be wonderwyman@gmail.com. Yeah. Thank you.
So
all right.
I can't make copies of keys right now.
Yep.
So I'm making keys, so just toss out or bring back the ones that you guys have right now.
Thank you.
All right, now once you get the key, then you got to say, do you want to talk to you got the key? You want to say, do you want to talk to my friend? I think he can't hear me. Am I on speaker? Can everybody hear me? No. I think he muted me.
And there you are.
Thank you so much. All right.
All right, so you just need the name and the email of the person. That's how you can get anybody's hotel room key.
Get it, America.
So today I bought Band-Aids.
Wow.
Jurassic World Band-Aids.
This really turned.
What do you mean?
This was getting exciting, and now we're on what Band-Aids Hunter bought.
Hunter, what? Who cares what Band-Aids Hunter bought?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
They were Jurassic World Band-Aids. They're T-Rex Band-Aids. They're Jurassic World Band-Aids.
What do you think the odds are Bilo gets stuck in this elevator? Pretty low, huh?
I hope so.
I used to get stuck in the elevator in my building all the time.
Now I'm in the elevator. Yeah, Milo's stuck in an elevator. It would be quite a story.
1 in 100,000. says some article in the Northern Kentucky Tribune.
What?
1 in 100,000 are the
Getting
odds of
stuck
getting
in an
stuck in an
elevator?
elevator.
1 in 100,000 I get stuck in the elevator. Well, for anybody who bet on that,
I have been stuck in an elevator.
Yeah, me too.
What are the odds?
That was momentarily exciting, but then very much not.
yeah, it's like the European Soccer Championships. How can I do Dark Matters very quietly?
Wow. We're live. We're in Bilo's hotel room now. This is very exciting.
That's right.
I'm excited.
Okay.
What is this? Wow. I really like this great video here. Like, where are you going to be next Saturday, Bilo?
Back in my home.
Oh, baby. No. Wow, look at that harsh light. That looks great.
Gotta bounce that off.
That's very. No, don't bounce it. It looks amazing.
All right, I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. This
It looks
is so creepy.
It's so creepy. It's beautiful.
This is dark and quiet. I've never done the show in the same room that my wife is asleep.
How's that make
And
you
the way
feel?
that I'm talking right now makes it sound much worse.
It's very creepy.
Really is.
Honestly, this looks like this would be like at the beginning of like a serial killer movie. The FBI agent would get a VHS tape and he would put it in and press play. And that would be the tape that plays on the TV. And then it would be like, and they'd like rewind. It'd be like Manhunter, just rewind and play through it over and over again to try to get a sense of your psychology.
Ugh, I can't see the Twitch chat anymore
I'm using
my phone.
Who would you kill
to light myself.
Who would you kill if you could kill anybody on Earth? Like, let's say there's a purge. Let's say there's a purge. Like the purge.
Yeah, I mean, like, the answer is nobody, because you just I don't think
Nobody.
I don't know.
Nobody.
You can't kill people.
Bill Cosby.
Look, Michael really hates Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, I would kill.
Michael knows what Bob Odenkirk said to you.
Oh, God! I wish I could find that video. Somewhere on my Dropbox, this video exists of Bob Odenkirk yelling at me.
I mean, I suppose you kill the people who who are liable to murder, or at least who have like.
I mean, at the bare minimum, you just look up like who has caused the most suffering on Earth, and then you kill that person, right?
That does seem fair. That seems fair.
Really slumped down in my chair here.
Did either of you ever watch? Did either you ever watch the X-Files?
Yeah, I watched the X-Files.
No.
You remember the episode where they found the genie in the rug?
I don't.
No.
They find a genie, and Fox Mulder, because he's a ridiculous person, they have one more wish, and the other two have gone comically bad. Oh, I wish that guy would shut up. Well, now he doesn't have a mouth. That kind of stuff. So finally, for the third wish, Mulder sits down and writes like this incredibly detailed essay and list to try and get the exact perfect answer for a non-fuck-upable wish. And it's like as prestigious as possible. Until finally, like, yeah, I'm just giving you your freedom. Fuck off. Anyway, I'd evoke that.
Yeah, I like the X-Files.
This is Michael Bilo. I want to be your next governor, the great state of California.
Yeah. This is kind of like some ASMR.
I'm Michael Bilo, and I approve this message.
I'm a Bilo, and I'm putting my fingers through your scalp.
I'm Michael Bilo. Moisturize. And avoid the sun.
Oh, my stomach hurts all of a sudden. Ow. Oh, I had the music off because we were listening to that. Let's play that. Actually, you know, let's play that Bilo track again.
Take me to the stars, make me out of wires, help me realize what I gotta do to be like you. Take me out of phase.
This should totally be our playoff music.
Help me
Has to be.
realize what I gotta do to live like you. Fusing electricity to make
Let me tell you, GFY loves having end credits for no fucking reason. So I vote yes.
Oh yeah, this is gonna get played at the Laser Tag Arena in Pigeon Forge. Yeah, I agree, Wizworld Live. This does make me feel like I'm in a bar that's serving alcohol even though it's not supposed to. With like yeah.
Should we plan an award ceremony for the candidates who don't win the election? Like, you know, the 56 runners up.
An award ceremony?
Yeah. Like we should come out with awards for the 56
Yeah.
56 plus runners up in the California
How are we gonna?
election.
Are we gonna email all these people? I guess I'm not working for the next 3 weeks, so I guess I could do that. Oh, this cup looks really small in my hand for some reason, but it's really not. How many, Bilo, how many, I'm going to email, okay, there's 57 candidates, right? Okay, one of them is Gavin Newsom. One of them is Caitlyn Jenner. So out of the 55 remaining candidates, how many of them do you think I'll be able to successfully send an email to, and how many of them do you think will respond?
I would bet you can send an email to 60%.
Okay.
And I bet that like
I'll be able to find 60% of the email addresses.
Mm-hmm. And I bet like 30% will respond.
Okay. So you think that we're gonna have like 17 people that respond to this?
More like 9 people.
30 of the 60%. I see. I think you're low.
We'll see.
Can you debate them? But can you be the debate moderator? But your video has to look exactly like that.
Should we start the Goobies, the California Gubernatorial Election Awards?
Yeah, the Goobies. The The Reckies. The Goobies are better. The Goobers.
Goobers. We give them a.
Should one of the questions be to spell gubernatorial? We should find the one that we think is the dumbest, and we should ask him to spell gubernatorial.
I like that.
Maybe if we have the debate, we can ask them what award they would give themselves as one of the questions. Assuming you lose, what award would you give yourself? And then we'll just literally give them that award as an award.
Can we do a swimsuit competition for, a gender neutral swimsuit competition?
Gender neutral swimsuit
or just
competition.
Who owns the coolest swimsuit? I don't need to see the candidates.
Should we do a beauty pageant? Should we do like a politically correct beauty pageant where you're not able to do anything? Like, the people can't be judged based on their body, so or like their appearance or their gender or their race or anything. So it has to be kind of like the Masked Singer. They're just in like giant suits made of trash bags, and you can't see what any of the people look like, what size they are. Like, they're all in just the same size giant.
I love that
costume.
Yes,
and
everybody.
It's only based off of their personality. It's the inner beauty pageant.
A Michelin Man type costume that everybody has to wear.
That's the pitch. Inner beauty pageant.
I have way too many tabs open.
Welcome to my world. I do like this Bilo floating head that we've got going on here. What do you usually wear to sleep, cool. Bilo? What kind of clothes are you wearing?
Usually I wear just boxers.
No shirt.
Usually no shirt. Sometimes a shirt, but mostly just boxers.
All right, ladies.
Where do you wear the condom on? Was World Live? The foot? The hand?
I always wanted to.
I
always wanted to, but I was never cool enough to back in my dating days. If a woman ever asked me if you have a condom, I always wanted to say, "Oh yeah, I'm wearing one. Don't worry." I've been wearing one all night. It's a good one. Trust me, it works. I've used it before and didn't have any problems. That's a dad joke. It's a dad condom joke.
Yeah. Yeah, when my dad was doing dad jokes last night, they were like dangerous dad jokes.
Your dad was across the line a few times from what I remember last week. I don't remember what his jokes were.
Yeah, he crossed the line a couple. He has a couple that I think don't work outside of a very specific context. And that context is knowing exactly who he is.
Yeah. Westworld Live is asking what the Jewish American princess. Yeah.
It's one of those like classic like raunchy joke book jokes from the 1960s or 70s. What the last thing you hear? Or no, what's the difference between Jewish American princess and poverty? Poverty sucks. And that's it. That's the joke. But it's,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the moral joke is, but then he has some that are more like, oh right, he's a man in his 60s who, doesn't completely understand the, so, okay, cool. There were some that I would only ever tell in extremely, if you had to, if you were literally in his apartment, able to look at things in his apartment, some of those jokes would work. He's a strange man. I'm a strange man.
This is my.
I just spent a week realizing that I have to be a fucking strange man for the rest of my life.
Very tired.
Well,
I'm Michael Bilo, and I approve this message.
all right. Well, maybe let's call it a night tonight. But before we do, let's hear one more time from the band Bilo. This is the song Heart.
Take me to the stars, make me out of wires, help me realize what I gotta do to be like you. Take me out of phase, teach me all your ways, help me realize what I gotta do to live like you.